All right, we're live. Welcome to the live stream, guys. Brand new week in the markets. Welcome everybody tuning in. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. Welcome to another week of trading Nasdaq futures. Last week was really nice trading last week. Very nice uptrend we had. Every day we're just putting in higher highs. Really nice. Good morning Cisco, good morning K-Dog. How is everyone today? All right, let's get some analysis done before the market opens. Well, I've done the analysis, just going through that with you guys. Well, last week was pretty simple. We had low VIX environment, so that was really nice safety for the bulls in long in the dips, and that's all we had to do last week. Is every time the market dipped, we could just buy. Market dipped, we could just buy. Market dipped, we could just buy. Right? Market dipped, we could just buy. So in a low VIX environment, when the VIX is in decay like this, we are very safe to start buying dips. That's what we did last week. Same thing on the ES as well. This week I kind of expect the same as well. I think we have a very good chance this week of breaking the all-time highs. I think we're going to break the all-time highs. It's not guaranteed, but I think we're going to break the all-time highs this week. I think the S&P 500 will break the all-time highs, and I think, yeah, most likely Nasdaq will probably break the all-time highs as well, because the Fed rate cut is pretty much baked in. Not going to really have much surprise on the Fed rate cut, and I think maybe, on that day is likely that we, maybe even before it, but it's likely that we do break the all-time highs. We're not far on the S&P 500. I think we're just less than 1%, I think, or maybe 1% away. Yeah, less than 1% away on the S&P 500. I think this is the week that it's going to happen. I think this is the week where we break the all-time highs. So the plan is the same. The VIX is obviously it's a new weekly VIX contracts, so it's opened up slightly elevated, but hopefully this starts trading down. We're still below VIX midpoint, and I still think we have a chance of this. Hopefully this starts to come down and we can grab some dips to buy. Plan is the same. I have the feeling that NQ will go on take. I thought NQ was going to take 880 on Friday. It fell short. ES is the one that broke the target I had, 6900 target I had on ES. ES swept, and then we started selling off. NQ didn't quite make the 880 liquidity target I had, but I think today at the open, that's what we're likely going to do again, is try and go for that liquidity above 880 and then maybe sell off, and then we can grab some more dips again later in the day to possibly long as mean reversion trades. So that's the plan today. If we get the sweep above the 880 high and we start selling off, this will be the first place I'll be looking for a long trade, because the idea with the volume profile is if you dip into the previous day value area, so we open up above the previous day value area and we come back into it, if we get acceptance into the value area, the previous day value area, there's an 80% chance that we come back and test the value area low. Okay, so 80% chance we come from here to here. So this is an area the bulls will likely try and defend for a mean reversion trade. If that fails, then we can quickly jump out of it, 30-40 point stop loss, and then wait for the pivot down below us. So that is the idea. I am long on the market right now, so I am long on NQ. I have a trade, and the idea of this trade is basically I'm looking for a liquidity sweep. This is the only reason why I've gone long. I'm expecting the market to open bullishly and then start maybe mean reverting back down. So this is the reason why I'm long. Also, the order flow is really bullish, so I think we have a decent chance. If not, well, I'll just cut the trade pretty quickly and I can get out of the way. We're open in 10 minutes, so we could flush down. In that case, if we do, then I'll just jump out. It's not heavy loaded. It's not heavy loaded buy order for me, so I should be okay with that. So yeah, the plan is simple. There's not really much gamma levels. If you look at QQQ, we're going to be opening with a gap up on QQQ. Major gamma levels all the way up here, 630. So we could. This is why I think we could get up here before we start retracing back down. So I do think the market will want to go and hit that gamma level. Most of the gamma concentration is at 630 on QQQ, so that's why I'm betting the market does rally from here, goes there first and then drops. But it could pull back first. It could pull back first and then go on and try and reach for that target, which would mean if QQQ goes above to its target of 630, then NQ is going to be above 880 as well. So that's the idea. No real gamma levels on SPX. We've got some concentration of gamma here, which is going to prove tough resistance to crack for SPX. ES the same thing. We've got gamma above the previous day high, so ES is going to want to try and go and reach that level. In my opinion, I think ES is going to try and get above previous day high, maybe continue higher, but I'll be looking for a move back down, much like we saw last week on the markets. So SPY is going to be opening also with a gap. We have some gamma above these highs right here. So I think the SPY is going to want to go and trade there and then maybe retreat later. But I think volatility before the FOMC is going to remain relatively low, because there will be most traders are going to be waiting for FOMC. I am terrible, says K-Dog. That's not good news. That's not really good to hear, K-Dog. What happened with you? Oh, Aston Villa, they beat Arsenal. That was a very surprising result. I was really surprised by that. I think they snatched the winner at the 95th minute. That's pretty crazy. But hey, it makes the Premier League more exciting. There's only, I think, 3 points in it now. So yeah, let's see what happens at the open. 5 minutes away from the open. We are selling off a little. Five minutes to the open now. I'm just going to jump out of this. Took a small hit on that It's not looking too good. So let's see, the market may want to trade into here. I think there's going to be it's in right into the LVN as well. I think the bulls will step in here, and then maybe we go for the high and then come back down. That's kind of what I'm thinking. And maybe the market does that. If this fails, if this trade fails, yeah, we step out the way. We completely step out of the way, guys, because if we get acceptance into previous day value area, the chances of us going all the way down to the previous day value area low is very high. We also have the previous week levels now as well, and the previous week LVN is right at the previous day value area low, so it's a very key level here. Previously value area high, I don't really think that's of too much importance, so I'm not gonna bother taking anything here. I'll be waiting for much lower levels if we end up breaking into the previous day value area. So let's see what happens here at the open. We are trying to sell off. I jumped out the way. I'll jump back in if we come down here around the 750s, 760s. Hopefully the market can support from there. If it doesn't, we step out the way, we wait for here. And if that doesn't support, then it's gonna get might be one of those big sell-off days. Could be a nasty one. That would represent from here. Yeah, I might get a 1% down day. Could happen. Could well happen. Am I expecting it? Probably not. We don't really have a catalyst either today. We've got consumer inflation expectations at 11. I don't really know what the relevance of that is. I don't really understand why that makes a difference. Like, why does it make a difference asking the average Joe on the street what they think the consumer inflation expectation is going to be? So I don't really know the relevance of this survey, to be honest. Let's just get the data. That's the accurate, that's the accurate reading in the market. Why do you need consumer inflation expectations? Just another excuse for me to, in my opinion, to cause some volatility in the market. ES is also selling off. Let's stick a volume profile on there. VWAP support right now on Nasdaq. Maybe it rallies from here, who knows. But ES is already inside previous day value area. High likelihood ES comes down into the value area low. Very, very high likelihood it comes here. But this is a key support for ES right here. It's also a gamma level here. Lose that and you're probably looking, it will be likely that ES takes previous day low at that point. So need to watch that carefully. We could be a scenario where ES takes previous day low, NQ does not. Okay, NQ does not, because the previous day low on NQ is really down there. So it could be ES takes previous day low and NQ doesn't. It bottoms somewhere down here towards the edge, right? That's also another trade idea. So let's see what happens. We have opened, market's open. Let's see what happens here. Market's trying to rally here at the open. Yep. Really strong, really strong open at the on the Nasdaq. How's the ES looking? Ooh, not so well. Interesting. That's really interesting. Right, SPY is pulling back here. S&P also not great. It's pulling back. Nasdaq is trying to burst through the highs here. Really nice, really nice on Nasdaq. It's beautiful. Can ES get the same love? It's trying to bounce off the Valieri low here. I think I think Nasdaq is gonna continue pushing. It's obvious where it wants to go. At least sweeping the previous day highs. I'd be surprised if it starts pulling back and going below this pivot. I don't expect that now. I think it's too far ahead for this to pull back. It wants that liquidity above the previous day highs. I'll try a small long here for that liquidity play. Come on, yes, let's go. Let's get QQQ up here. Let's get it up here. Stock heat map. Let's go Nasdaq. Give us a liquidity sweep. Give us that liquidity sweep. Not going to play continuation too far above 880. Probably cut the trade at that point. But really strong delta coming in from the buyers here on Nasdaq. So expecting that sweep. Really nice. Really nice. Super strong. It's beautiful on Nasdaq. Don't give us a bullshit pullback right before you take the liquidity. Don't give us a bullshit pullback. Might just do that, innit? Might just give us one of those stupid pullbacks that it does before sweeping the highs. That's what it looks like it's doing. Let's just move this. This would be crazy. Now, ES is not doing really well at all. It's really selling off. That's really affecting Nasdaq. Surprised it didn't sweep. See what ES might support here. Man, it's lost its pivot. Can buy a step in and protect the Valieri low on ES, and that can allow the NQ to go up and sweep its high. So that's kind of what I'm expecting right now. This area to hold on ES to start trading a little bit higher. That should allow the NQ to go and sweep the high above at least 870, 880. Let's keep an eye on ES here. It's trying to hold the value area low. Market trying to pull back. Yes, not getting any love. Still holding. Yes, it's still holding here. I'm expecting this to hold. Yes, to start trading a little bit higher. Market is trying to sell. Market is definitely trying to sell here. It's crazy to me that it hasn't swept. That is a really crazy, but this ES is really, really pulling it back. Hello, Melanie. Hope you are well. Short, hello. Come on, ES, get some love. SPX. QQQ back at the open. If ES can hold here, QQQ will go and sweep that high. Sun is sick, I'm really sorry to hear, Melanie. Is that because of the weather over there? Is it quite cold? Germany, I think, is like the UK, pretty cold, right? I'm pretty sure you guys also get snow over there as well. Why is it warm? That's crazy. December and it's warm? Quite surprising. ES is trying to hold this node here. What the hell just happened here? Oh, ES is trying to hold this node. If it doesn't hold this node, it's going for the Asia low, or whatever people want to call it. If it holds this node, NQ should rally to 880 in my opinion. So I'm still holding the trade. Let's see what happens here. The selling isn't on NQ is not crazy. Selling is not crazy, but you've got a lot of bulls trapped up at the highs. A lot of bulls are trapped up there. A lot of heavy delta just stuck right at the top. And they could get punished and we could get punished, but let's see what happens here. ES holds this node, it should be good. Yep, last chance to hold the node. Last opportunity to hold a node on ES. Trying to get a pop here. Back above value very low. NQ trying to pop above the VWAP, and ES is trying to bounce off, bounce back into the value very low. If it does that and it holds, should be good for a move to the upside. The selling isn't crazy on NQ. It's very subdued. Very subdued selling. Almost like the market is waiting for news, but there isn't any news today. Really pretty shitty open, to be honest, so far. Either stop me out or give us the move. Yeah, I'm out. ES has lost the node, so it's gonna go down and take the Asia lows. Okay, next trade is here. Let's see if we can hold into here, and let's see if ES comes down into here. That's what I'm hoping happens. And that will also probably likely be half cap on, well, that's not half, but half cap actually. That would be half cap right here on QQQ. Don't really want to see QQQ a lot lower than 763. Oof, what the hell was that? What the hell was that candle? Some sort of news? That was a crazy candle. Okay, yes, did take just put in a new low for the day. Liquidity sweep. Start running from here. You can start 10, says Melanie. Yeah, sometimes I just play liquidity sweeps for cheap points. It's a cheap trade. I call that cheap trade. But we got faked out really badly on this one, on NQ. Doesn't usually happen like that, but it did today. NQ bouncing off the value very low. Yes, swap liquidity, and now it's trying to rally. Maybe that's all she needed. Maybe that's the kick in the ass that ES needed. Now they're gonna rally. ES is trying to hold value area low. And NQ is trying to hold the VWAP now. They're very choppy open so far. Very, very choppy. Book is so illiquid today. Really illiquid book. The shorts are really able to get rewarded today on thin liquidity, but the longs are not getting rewarded. Every time the longs come in, they're not getting anywhere. As soon as the shorts come in, they're getting really good reward. They're able to slice through this book really easily. NQ not worth a trade. NQ is actually the stronger index today. ES is the weak one. ES has put in new daily lows. NQ hasn't. It'll be a sector rotation. The semis are doing well. Tech's doing well. If you look at the S&P 500. Yeah, S&P's 500 is red. Most of the sectors aside from tech, that's why NQ is doing a lot better than S&P today. Yeah, NQ is chopping sideways. It's scalpers paradise at the minute. QQQ lost half gap. NQ is now trading inside previous day value area. Selling off heavily now. Yep, really heavy selling. This looks like the real move now. Yep, QQQ just filled its gap. Let's see what the VIX is doing. Just trying to trade a little bit higher. Oof, what a buyback off previous peak value area high. Look at that buyback, that was insane. Yep, yes, got to this level. Man, that didn't quite line up. SPY hit the gamma level, got a really big bounce off there. NQ trying to rally now. Yeah, that trade was more of an ES trade than an NQ. NQ was lining up with the previous week value area high. Don't really like to trade that. But you could say it was a decent level because it was right on the previous day point of control. I don't really like trading the previous day point of control, in all honesty. It was more of an ES trade. I think ES might get a big bounce here. Also, SPY came down, hit its gamma level, and QQQ also filled the gap. So yeah, that's the reason why we got the big bounce. Let's see what happens now. If NQ can get back above previous day value area, this value area low, the chances of this coming down here now is very high, very high. So if you took a trade from here, it would only be a scalp. I don't expect this now to rally to new highs. There's an 80% chance this comes down to here. Yeah, I'm under patience, that's right, Kato. Market's still a bit indecisive in what it wants to do. VIX isn't really elevated, to be honest. Isn't moving crazy. But ES now might carry the NQ. Before it was dragging down the NQ. But now it might get the bounce that NQ needs to rally. ES is just completely dragging NQ down before. Selling has tapered a bit here. Maybe the sellers do come in. But right now they're not showing any aggression after that big liquidation kind of a downside. Looks like market is going to move higher a little bit before maybe coming down again. Five minutes left until the new 30-minute candle. Let's see what happens with the new 30-minute candle opens. Still expecting further downside. I don't think the lower day is put in yet. Market is trying to rally. So that order flow. Nothing screaming bullish yet. You took a scalp on the YM. Hold on, Melanie. Bitcoin is holding steady for now. Sold off bit at the open. Yeah, they're trying to reload offer. Spoofing, clear spoofing going on here. Yeah, volume isn't great. Very, very low volume stuff here on the NQ so far. It's just dying off. Volume is completely dying off. It's really easy to move the market in either direction. A little bit of volume injection, you can just quickly move this. Gold is moving weird. Gold is moving weird, says Melanie. Check a look at gold. Selling off a bit, gold. Really sideways chop, huh? On gold. Or SPY support here at the gamma level again. VIX is trying to trade back to the upside. Still not crazy. 1 minute to go until a new candle opens. New 30-minute candle just opened here. Trying to move the market higher. Your dog has a hiccup. I didn't know dogs could get hiccups. Still no volume injection, to be honest, even with that new 30-minute candle. Nothing really happening. Might get a move to the VWAP here. Really weird day, to be honest. NQ back inside value again now. A little bit of volume ejection, but they're moving this market really easily. Just a little bit of volume is moving it. Order book is really thin. Maybe it pushes to the point of control, 795. Will just be above the VWAP. So we could get a spike above into 795 and then start trading back down. That's kind of what I'm thinking here. Feels off, yeah. Yes, it feels off because it's a completely illiquid market. It's a completely illiquid market today. Volume is very low. Traders are probably just on sidelines waiting for the FOMC. Everybody's probably waiting for Wednesday. Do we have any news tomorrow? Yeah, we got ADP and we got Jolt. So tomorrow we got some news. So yeah, tomorrow's probably where the action is. Not so much today. I don't think there's going to be that much action today, to be honest. Yeah, they're trying to sell it again now. Couldn't even reach the VWAP. Buyers are very weak today. Really weak buying from the bulls so far. I do expect them to come in at some point though. I'll be waiting here. Oh, that's where I'm waiting. If I'm going to take a trade, I'm waiting here. It's here or nothing for me. Around the 680 level on NQ. I'll be under the Asia low as well of today's daily low. What's ES doing? ES is weak as well. Or will they pop it? Will they pop it to the point of control first and then bring it back down? They could do that. They very well could do that. Just liquidate more shorts and then bring it down. Just make it painful for both sides. Rather than just making it painful for the bulls, let's make it painful for both sides, huh? Why not? Let's punish both traders. It's probably what it's going to do here. I'm not sure if Phoenix is in the chat. He's probably scalping this right now. Because I think it's pretty nice for scalping. Definitely pretty nice for scalping. Market isn't moving too crazy. The volatility should be alright for scalping. Just do something, market. Just do something. Some really nice longs just came in there. If you see the tape, look at the tape here. A lot of heavy longs there. Look, oh, that's bullish. Look at this delta. Look at this. Oh, this is beautiful. Heavy buyers coming in there. Really heavy. Oh, look at that tape. Look at that tape, guys. Oof. Look at that 42 order. 10. That's some big buying. Not getting crazy rewarded though. I must say. Not getting crazy rewarded. Yep. Not getting crazily rewarded. Getting sold now. Bulls are trapped. They're selling them. This is crazy, man. Real chop fast. Real chop fast here. Spies coming back into the gamma level. Trying to hold again. Lose that should get pretty aggressive. QQQ. Again, just by stepping in again. The seller's going to step in now and really take control and sweep down into here and give us a pivot that we can trade from. Bitcoin selling off. There's sideways price action on Bitcoin. Yes, is losing it. Yes, is losing it here. A SPY is losing head pressure. SPY trying to hang on. Come on. Sell off. Man, they just can't do it, can they? So non-directional. Zero follow through. Completely zero follow through. This is nasty price action, man. Really no news Monday. Really nasty. Just getting chopped to death in here, traders. Slow bleed down. Got some orders ready in case the market swipes down into here. Bitcoin selling off. It's now red on the day. Your boy went short on yes. Looks like the right decision. Likely yes is probably going to go and take pre-stay lows now. 68.41. Yeah, that's under the 41. This is here. Yeah, that could happen. Yeah, I see it. Good shot though. Your boy caught a really good shot there. Selling off. Not really amazing though. It's not crazy selling. That'll be nice to have him in here. Bring him along. Just sell off, market. Just sell off. Now it's trying to bounce. Just keeps bouncing over and over again from this previous week value area high. Yeah, yes, they're trying to protect the head pressure. Every rally attempt at rally is getting sold off. Just get some order ready. Probably gonna hit this on 2 accounts. If I do get it. If I get this pivot, I'll probably hit it on both accounts. I'll be right back, guys. You can hear it now. I think it should be all right now. No trade yet. Some buying is stepping in, or trying to step in. Yes, is that previous, almost at previous day lows. Yeah, cut through, yeah. Yeah, I'm in. Again, good buyback now. You just have to wait to be a bit patient on that one because the selling was really strong. So it's going to overshoot. Let's see what happens here. Should be all right. I think we'll be all right here. I really do. There was some really heavy selling on the tape. I don't think the market's going to allow them to get away with this. It's going to probably squeeze them out. The shorting the lows, never a good idea. They were shorting really heavy into the value area low. So never a good idea to do that. So I'll be very surprised if the market lets them get away with that. Hopefully this is good. Let's go market. Should be good to punish these late shorts. I don't think they've been punished enough yet. Probably get a move to at least 726 here, maybe even higher. But we should be good on this one. There was so much heavy selling on that tape. It's going to be very... I'll be very surprised if they don't punish those shorts. I'll be really surprised. I'll probably take out for like 726, 725-ish. Trying to get aggressive again. The selling. New 30-minute candle just open. Yeah. Perfect time to rally this higher. Punish some of those shorts. Get some volume injection to the upside now. On this new 30-minute. It's kind of what I'm thinking. Okay, market's trying to sell. Let's see, are they going to get some more shorts excited before they take it higher? You want to trap more shorts? Maybe. Let's get some rally. Let's get some bullishness in this market. Let's go bulls. Time for you guys to step in now and punish some shorts. Shorts getting really excited and exuberant at the bottom there. So Yeah, you need to go and do your job now and get these guys punished. No, you can't let these guys off the hook right now. You can't let them off the hook. Come on, you just can't. A market doesn't operate like that, you know. The market will punish. The market will punish late participants at the value area low, you know. Shorting the value area low is never a good idea. I think it's time for the market to get some really nice movement to the upside now. $725 target at least. Maybe back up to the value area low. I think we'll probably reach up to the value area low here. Shorts are trying to pull liquidity away now from the book. Shorts are still trying to come in, but they're getting absorbed now by the buyers. So let's get some bullishness. Let's get some bullishness. We're really starting to absorb these shorts now. Really nice. Really nice buying here. $43 so far on this long. 725 I said is the target. It's gonna probably front run me. I expect probably around 737, maybe even higher. Shorts coming back into the market. Getting was absorbed really nicely there. Really nice absorption and reordering, refilling the book. So it should be good for more upside here. Rally a little bit more. I do feel it's gonna bounce a bit more than this. It's getting stuck a little bit here. Shorts are trying to pile in again. Longs are not really stepping in. Expected a bigger bounce than that, to be honest. Because you're really letting shorts off the hook, they probably haven't even closed out yet. Selling off. Bears back in action. Trying to sell. Trying to get really aggressive again. Probably need some more fuel to go higher. Got absorbed again, the bears. Yeah, but they're not really coming in. The bulls. A lot of bears on the tape here. A lot of bears on the tape. But they're not getting rewarded. They could get squeezed here, the bears. Really nasty. I kind of think that's probably what the market is going to do here. It's really holding price. Really need some bidders hitting the tape. A lot of shorts are coming in, but they're not able to bring the price down so far. But there's no bidders. There's just no bidders. This is just limits right now. Trying to hold price. Looking for a bigger move to the upside. Probably should have taken it off there, to be honest. I had the right idea. You know, it's rejecting exactly where I said it was going to reject. But I feel like they're going to punish these bears a little bit more. Maybe not. It's all good though. I still view that as a decent trade, even if I come and get break even here, it's all right. I still view it as a decent trade. The idea was right. What they're trying to sell here. A lot of shorts come in, and not a lot of longs have come in on the bid. The aggressive longs are not coming in. It's just the limits that are trying to keep they're trying to hold price here, but they're gonna need to They need a helping hand. They can't keep absorbing these shorts if there's nobody going to be crossing the spread and hitting the ask. They really need some aggressive buying coming in. That's what I think is going to happen. I was expecting a bit more of a, get these bears punished a bit more. It doesn't look like the market's going to do that. Maybe it does. Let's see what happens here. Not going to be easy to break this low though. So it could just retest and reverse again. Yes, doing? Yeah, that's got bounce to the value area low. Yeah, that's probably it. Next move is probably going to take the previous day lows. Yeah, I think this is going to come lower now. But that could be another trade if ES sweeps previous day lows and yes, NQ doesn't. That could be another trade. NQ is holding up. That's the ES that is really weak. S&P really doesn't have any head pressure levels any nearby. SPY hit is head pressure level. QQQ hit is head pressure level. I think ES is definitely going to come on sweep. If the NQ hangs around here and ES goes and has a sweep, I'll be a lot more confident in this being a bigger rally to the upside if ES does sweep that low. I mean, some longs came in, but they really haven't got that many longs to punish right here. So I'm not really sure what the need of for Nasdaq to be going down too much lower from here, to be honest. It's really the bears that are due for some punishment, in all honesty. There's a lot more shorts open than longs. So Mark's pain right now is to the upside. The market doesn't really let people off the hook like that. Yes, sweeping, not yet. Yeah, just trying to sell, slowly trying to sell on the order flow. So a lot more shorts have opened again, trying to grind its way lower. But yeah, Max Pain would be to just rally, just absolutely rip their face off and go higher to 760s. They'll be forced to cover if the market goes there. Oh, there is liquidity in the book to sweep here. You can see that. There is the liquidity to sweep. It's possible, mate. It's possible. Like I'm saying, I'm throwing out a story. I'm trying to make a story in my head as to why the market should rally from here. But the only problem is you've got ES flirting around with the previous day low. So usually you get, it swipes, right? One of the indexes really sweeps. So that's my only concern. Hopefully NQ hangs around here and ES goes and sweeps the low. That's what I'm hoping it does. It's not doing it right now. Now you can see obviously the previous week and previous day LVN is holding. Maybe it's just consolidating, yeah, and then it just swipes all these shorts, building more shorts, then to force them to cover. So the trade ideas is correct. Again, you can see that trade idea is correct. Could have took it out for 40 points. So we were up about 42, 43 points. This is 725 is likely to reject from there. So I could have took it off at that stage. Maybe should off, considering it's a pretty choppy day. Rather than expecting like a V reversal up, because it's been a choppy consolidated move down. The market's trying to sell here. Could be trapping more shorts, or is this the real move down? Let's see. Yes, still holding the low. and Q's trying to sell. And Q really trying to sell here. Shorts are overpowering here. Really overpowering the book. Yeah, I'm just going to jump out of the way here of this trade. Probably should have took it off over there. Look at Bitcoin now getting smashed. I'll just wait until ES sweeps and then probably get in again. Let me just take this off right now. Let's see the previous week. Oh, previous week value area lows way down there. Yes, it's just hanging on. It's most likely going to sweep, just messing around before it does it. I think it'll be a nice trade. Once it sweeps, it'll be a nice trade. Back to the upside in my opinion. NQ still holding. It's grinding this to death right now. Just get some orders ready for the ES sweep here. Just get the sweep over and done with ES. Come on. We are in the same vicinity for our trade idea, so that'll be nice. Yeah. QQQ to bounce from here. Look at the ES, man. It's just messing around. There we go. Come on, yes. You can do it. You can sweep. And Q's about to sweep it slow as well. Sweep it, and there we go. And Q sweep as well. Going in here. That should be okay now. I see NQ, yep. Now I'm looking for the bigger bounce to the upside. Let's go. Let's go, bulls. Let's go. That's better. That's really, really better. Nice buying. Really nice buying there. A lot of shorts trapped in the bottom of that candle. Shouldn't stop there, should keep going here. ES has swept. NQ did a little sweep as well. So this should be good for a bigger move to the upside, at least to 720 and beyond. I think we'll get a bigger move now. A lot of liquidity resting above as well for the buyers to go and smash into. So I think more reason for us to continue higher here. Keep coin market. Trying to sell now. Trying to sell again. Oh, crazy selling. See, the bears want to take this lower. Sweeping again. A lot of shorts have just come in, really aggressive. Really aggressive shorting here. And they're reloading the offer as well. I think we're gonna have to jump out of the way here, guys. It's getting pretty aggressive now to the downside. I think they want further downside here. Let's take a look. At the weekly. Okay, weekly point of control. Selling is getting really aggressive here. Really aggressive selling. On a new 30-minute candle. You've got the LVN here on ES. $68.44. And QQQ is going to come and try and fill this Thursday's gap. Let's mark this. Yeah, SPY is probably going to come down into his one-day estimated move on the options. Yeah, ES comes here, I'm going to tap it again. Bitcoin selling off as well. Yes, trying to bounce off the point of control. Market's trying to bounce. Market is trying to bounce from here. From the point of control. NQ still showing signs of weakness here. Some heavy delta coming in on NQ. Buyers getting absorbed. Looking for more downside on the NQ. Yes, bouncing off the PLC. Not expecting a huge move off the PLC, to be honest. Still expect more downside. Big buyers are starting to step in on the NQ here. Really big buying on NQ. Not really getting the reward for it. NQ's trying to buy back here. How's that previous day low gone? Yes, struggling to get through previous day low. Let's put on. Okay. We need to see a sign of strength here. We do see a move into previous day value. Got to trade from here to here if you can reclaim. Nothing right now though. Need to see a sign of strength. Need to see ES get above previous day lows here. Let me see if we're long from here. So here makes any sense. That should be all right. Seeing some nice buying here coming in on NQ. Yes, yep, bottom above previous day low. This could be a big bounce. It did bounce off the naked previous week naked point of control. Nothing so far. Get sold right back down. Pretty boring market so far. It's a really sloppy and boring market. Just grind it down all day so far. First couple of hours of market open. And Q is trying to sell off now. It's down 0.35, yeah, about the same. Both indexes are about down about the same. Should be a reversal at some point. Can't keep letting shorts off the hook. I think if the market gets above 685, there's a chance to rally to the 745 area. Right now, nothing though, just lower lows, lower highs. Shorts are still in control of the tape. The question is, when do they get squeezed? Yeah, pretty frustrating day. Q is about to break to new lows. If ES comes down here, I'm going to hit it again. I'm selling off ES now. Shorts are still in control. Looking for ES to sweep to 68.50 43 and then move higher. Is ES gonna sweep? Likely yes. Rejected the previous day lows. Rejected the fact that it should have got above previous day's lows if that was gonna be a bigger move to the upside. So the chances of this going low is really high. I'd be pretty surprised if it doesn't. Nothing really happening here. Just really dirty and grindy price action. That would be the last attempt of the day. Yes, it's trying to bounce. Kind of NQ bounce, it's trying to bounce. See what it does here. Okay, give us something. Either get above 678 and we can take it up to 740s, or give us a sweep. Do something. A lot of bulls stepped in there. Not really getting much reward though. Can they continue higher? Yes, yes is now comfortably above previous day lows. Can we continue higher, or is this another trap? Looks like it might be another trap again. See what he's doing. Yeah, it's got a really nice bounce. Looking for a reclaim of the previous day LVN. Doesn't look like it's going to happen though. Getting sold off again quite heavily. Not really heavy selling. What a dirty candle that was. It's a VIX. VIX is just chilling. Yeah, the book is so illiquid today. It's time to sell heavily again. So no longer was the right call. Market's trying to sell again, really heavily again. Strong candle back up. Oof. Oh, they're really trying to carve out a bottom here. Maybe. Oh, really strong buying. Really strong buying. First time seeing some really strong buying coming in. This looks like it might have some legs. Or is there another trap? There's traps everywhere today. There's no clean moves at all. Very, very choppy Monday. Can we get a clean move to the upside now? That's the question. ATR still 19, which is not bad. Can we get moved back in to previous day LVN? Rejecting once again. If it does get above there, we've got a clean move from here to 745. But yeah, not unable to reach it so far. Yeah, another sell-off. Wow, what a joke. What an absolute joke. We've had 4 red 30-minute candles in a row now. Really frustrating slow day. No real buy pressure. Market's unable to reclaim key levels as a sign of big weakness. You go long. Really nice, Melanie. This looks like it wants more downside, man. Looks like it wants more downside. See the carving out bottom here or once more downside. It just looks so weak. ES is looking better than NQ though. Testing our patience here. Really testing our patience. Don't think this is probably not worth trading for the rest of the day, to be honest. Really horrible. No real clean move in either direction, to be honest. It's just a grind. Awful PA. Just grinding this low to death. What game in the bulls trying to play here? Selling is weak, buying is weak. No real direction. Every buy keeps getting sold. Every sell keeps getting bought up. Hardly any direction. It's a joke. Completely illiquid Monday. Have the sellers really got intent to bring this lower? It doesn't look like it. Their selling is just getting weaker and weaker. Every move down is just weaker. reversal is on the cards, but I'm not banking on it yet. A reversal is on the cards though, because the bulls are just so weak today. I think they forgot to come into work. Took a day off today, I think, the bulls. Bitcoin's trying to come back. I might sweep one more time NQ and then that might be it. It's probably one of those days that this reversal is probably going to be the most random one that you can think about. It's going to just reverse from a very random place. That's the kind of vibe it's giving. Trying to sell, trying to buy, trying to sell, trying to buy. Just awful. Really awful. There's definitely a move on to 765 if we can get above 678. There's definitely a move on there, but I'm not sure we're gonna get it. Maybe it happens in the PM, I don't know. There's definitely a move back up on the cards because the selling is just getting extremely weak from the sellers. Really, really weak selling. This is crazy stuff, guys. More exciting watching paint dry. Yeah, probably going to give it another few minutes here, guys, and then probably just wrap this up. This is no bueno. Nothing is happening. volume point of control is about to shift to the lows, so that usually is an early indication of a bottom being put in. If they're unable to take this price any lower, then that's just means a bottom is in. This volume point of control is going to shift here. You can see all this volume is getting bigger. So this is generally a sign of accumulation. Let's chop in this area like crazy. Looking like they are accumulating to go higher, possibly here. Yeah, nothing much happening here, guys. Same in ES. ES is grinding as well. How's the low looking? Let's see how the low looks. It's okay. Decent low on TPO. It's not a poor low, so maybe this is it. Let me go higher now. Yeah, but I don't think this is the type of day to be risking any more capital, to be honest. It's probably just best to stay out, wait until tomorrow on Wednesday. Yeah, there you go. Point and control shifted to the bottom now. So now it's probably going to be a big move to either side. Which, if it breaks down, it's going to be pretty. I think it might even take the previous day lows on NQ. If we move higher, we'll probably even reach value area high. Just depends on which direction the market takes now. But there is definitely a possible trade, but I don't know if I want to risk any capital on this one. It's been consolidating, accumulating, consolidating for so long down here. So much volume, a lot of positions in this area. So once we move away, which either side, if the shorts are stuck, this is going to start squeezing really hard. If the longs are stuck in here and we move down, then they're going to be covering and they're going to be punished. So whichever side this market decides to take is going to be a pretty large move, I think, in either direction. Right now it favors upside because the shorts have completely died. So I'm not really sure if they've got any intention of bringing this price any lower here. But really not worth trading this, to be honest. It's time to sell now. Some really heavy selling kicking in. Let's see if you can get that move down. Is the ES gonna sell? Double bottom again. No surprises. Chop fast season. Now the longs are coming in again. Zero direction. Yeah, crazy choppy market today, guys. Very, very choppy market. So I took a trade here. Expected 725. Unfortunately, didn't take profits. Came back, swept, took it again. Came back down, break even. This one was a few points loss. So 2 trades. Pretty much both of them are break even in this region. So yeah, nothing too crazy, nothing to shout home about. So yeah, pretty boring day, unfortunately. Probably gonna leave it at that, guys. I wouldn't, to be honest, probably isn't worth risking any capital today. This is just an absolute chop fest. Just wait for better days, better setups. All right, anyways, guys, thank you very much for tuning in, and I will see you tomorrow, guys. All right, see ya.